National Electrical Code Section 210.11c2 addresses the requirement for small appliance branch circuits in dwelling units. This section mandates that in addition to the branch circuits required for lighting outlets as per 210.11 code, each dwelling unit shall be provided with a minimum of 2 small appliance branch circuits. These circuits must each be rated at not less than 20 amps and must consist of 2 or more outlets, each having a rating not less than 5 amps. The critical point here is that small appliance branch circuits shall serve only receptacle outlets. This means they cannot serve lighting outlets or other types of loads. This code requirement exists to ensure that dwelling units have adequate electrical capacity to support the use of common small appliances in kitchens, dining rooms, and similar areas. Even if a dwelling unit, such as in a multifamily dwelling, does not initially have these 2 small appliance circuits installed, the requirement to include them in load calculations remains. This is because the potential for future appliance use must be considered. Load calculations are performed to determine the total electrical load that a building or dwelling unit is expected to draw. This information is essential for selecting the appropriate size of service entrance conductors, overcurrent protection devices such as circuit breakers or fuses, and other electrical equipment. Accurately accounting for all potential loads, including those from small appliances, is crucial for ensuring the safety and reliability of the electrical system. The specific wording of NEC Section 210.11c2 makes it clear that the 2 small appliance circuits are required regardless of whether they are physically present in the dwelling unit at the time of the load calculation. The code is forward-looking, anticipating that occupants may install and use various small appliances. Therefore, the electrical system must be designed to accommodate these loads. In the context of a multifamily dwelling, this means that each individual dwelling unit within the building must have the 2 small appliance circuits factored into its load calculation, even if the units are not initially equipped with them. This requirement helps prevent overloading of circuits and potential hazards such as overheating, fires, and equipment damage. When performing load calculations for a multifamily dwelling, there are several steps involved to ensure compliance with the NEC and to accurately determine the electrical demand of the building. Firstly, you must determine the general lighting load. This is typically calculated based on the square footage of the dwelling unit, using the volt-ampere per square foot value specified in the NEC. Secondly, you must include the 2 small appliance circuits, each rated at 1500 volt amps. This value is used regardless of the actual number of outlets on each circuit. Thirdly, you must account for any other fixed appliances such as electric ranges, water heaters, and air conditioners. The NEC provides specific rules for calculating the load of these appliances, often allowing for demand factors to be applied based on the number of appliances. Fourthly, you must consider any other loads such as electric dryers and space heaters, and calculate their contribution to the total load. Finally, you must sum all of these individual loads to determine the total calculated load for the dwelling unit. Once the load for each dwelling unit has been calculated, these values can be aggregated to determine the total load for the entire multifamily dwelling. This total load is then used to size the service entrance conductors, overcurrent protection devices, and other electrical equipment for the building. It is important to note that the NEC also allows for the application of demand factors to the total load of a multifamily dwelling based on the number of dwelling units. These demand factors recognize that not all dwelling units will be drawing their maximum load simultaneously. Applying these demand factors can result in a smaller service entrance size, which can reduce the cost of the electrical installation. However, it is crucial to carefully consider the specific characteristics of the building and its occupants when applying demand factors to ensure that the electrical system is still adequately sized to meet the actual load demand. In summary, when performing load calculations on a multifamily dwelling, it is essential to include the 2 small appliance circuits for each dwelling unit regardless of whether the units are initially equipped with them. This requirement is mandated by NEC Section 210.11c2 and is crucial for ensuring the safety and reliability of the electrical system. Accurately accounting for all potential loads including those from small appliances, is essential for preventing overloading of circuits and potential hazards. Remember that the code anticipates future use of appliances, which is why the provision is mandatory even when the appliances are not present at the time of calculation. For dwelling units, NEC Section 210.11 currently states that each dwelling unit or guest room shall be provided with a minimum of one 120 volts, 15 amps branch circuit for each of the following lighting outlets or luminaires. NEC Section 210.11c3 says that at least 120 amp branch circuit shall be provided to supply bathroom receptacle outlets. Such circuit shall have no other outlets. Exception, where the 20 amp circuit supplies a single bathroom, outlets for other equipment within the same bathroom shall be permitted to be supplied in accordance with 210.23a and HAPWR. NEC Section 210.11c4 also states that at least 120 amp branch circuit shall be provided to supply laundry receptacle outlets required by 210.52f. This circuit shall have no other outlets. So in summary, for dwelling units, lighting, small appliance, bathroom and laundry circuit should all be included in the overall calculation.